What's up, guys? Welcome to another odd one. Mr. Dog is excited. Good thing I have no idea what's going on. If I did, then these odd videos would make no sense whatsoever. But you know, let's start off with some repair work. I have a couple of air. What are these things? Air rollers. I don't know. I have a couple of those things which don't work at the moment. I mean, one of them broke for no reason, and the other one just exploded for no reason. So we'll deal with the exploded one later. Currently, let's try to figure out why that one is excessively leaking. You know, once you put some air into that thing, it's like an open hose inside. It's leaking so badly you can't even use it at the moment. It's like there's a bunch of broken bolts inside. Don't you get stuck on me. Good boy. Man. What troubles you, my homie? By the way, guys, I'm just gonna say it. If you're looking for a cheap air roller, then look no further. This one, dude, this is just dirt cheap, like 40 bucks or something like that. I've had it for I don't even know, many years now. Thing works, no problem, no leaks. No explosions, no leaks. Oh, I said that, sorry. But, you know, no leaks. That thing is just great. And very cheap as well. The only negative thing it has, it's only 10 meters. And I don't think they make any longer versions. This one is also a very cheap. But it was 15 meters. And I think it lasted like 2 years before something happened to it. We'll figure that out soon. Now the one which exploded, that's a different company. I only had that like for a year, and well, if that's Chinesium, then this is super Chinesium, and the other one, well, it's like Neo from Matrix. It's the Drew Chinesium, the one. It's so bad that it breaks before it's even a concept on paper. It's just so bad. The one. Oh. Oh, I see. The other hose is loose completely. But again, the access it, they still need to dig it apart. The plastic thing has broken inside the hose. Like half of the plastic is still in there. Kuradi ninja raisk. And that thing was inside there. Part of the assembly down there. But I don't think I can actually put it back because there's only like this much left of it. I think even if I can get it in there and clamp it down, it's not gonna hold 8 bars. Guys, I'm just gonna scrap this garbage. Now it opened finally. Okay, so I got that thing completely clamped down now, but look at that. It's not gonna stay there because that plastic part is broken in two. So unless I somehow fixed, I mean replace that whole unit down there, there is no way to fix this. There's just oh, by the way, if you also did not know how to open this thing, it's actually pretty easy. You just need to undo all the screws and then accidentally drop it on the floor multiple times. But you know, this is unfixable anyway. Okay, so the hose is mostly out at the moment. That means the spring inside is probably tensioned up pretty good. Honestly, I'm even kinda afraid to open it. I don't even understand what happened. Looks like the roller inside is just sitting sideways. So I think something just broke and it's not spinning anymore, and it got stuck somewhere. I don't think I can really do anything, honestly. Probably a bunch of fancy plastic parts which broke for no reason. Relax. There's some tension going on in there. Yeah, this thing is gonna explode. Definitely. Oh yeah. I'm a ninja. Pretty sure it's not supposed to work like that. Yeah. Undo screws and it explodes. Yeah, that is quite dead. It looks like the housing for the spring is totally broken. Maybe it was a defect from the factory or something like that. Because this thing never really worked from the beginning. It always had some issues in the beginning. Well, at least we got some good quality hose. Hopefully it's good quality. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna scrap that, and I'm gonna order a couple of new rollers. I'm gonna try to find something. Maybe if I can, then I'm gonna find buy a couple of these things. The last time I checked, they were not on sale anymore, but who knows? Maybe I can find them. Good news, guys. I managed to find the thing. However, I only bought one of them. So that one will be for the carport area, but for the sawmill area I needed something longer, and sadly aircraft was the only available option. But I didn't choose the same model. This is 2 times more expensive than the other thing. Maybe it's better, I don't know. Maybe it will not explode in 5 minutes. Nice installation, bro. Installed in such a way that the hose is basically broken already. Very good job. But anyway, I'm gonna go install these. In the meantime, however, while we're in the roller business, something happened to my mower roller. I'm not sure, it's not working anymore. I've noticed some problems with it before, like it wouldn't connect through, and then I would just wiggle the wire a bit and then it would work. But right now, I mean, let's be honest, guys. Yeah, at this point I'm pretty much like a roller engineer. We have so many success stories. What can go wrong? Doesn't work. I think there's just like a bad connection somewhere. Considering it kind of worked when I was wiggling the wire, but right now it's not working at all. So maybe the connection got worse, like disconnected. No, as of right now, I'm not having the best of luck with rollers. More on that a bit later. It's kind of starting to get annoying. You know, I always kind of wondered how these things work. Springs. Duh. It's kind of obvious. But I didn't see any problems. Everything's kind of connected up nicely. What? Yo, what are you doing? Oh. Oops. Voltage there. Got voltage there. Kuule rott, no mida sa... Why can't all problems be so easy to fix? You always have to do a bunch of mumbo jumbo to fix an issue. But no, we had voltage. Okay, bye. Go there. We got voltage there. Check. There, check. There. It has to be the bottom one over there. Got voltage down there as well. You know, I'm no electrician, but why am I getting 14 volts by not even touching the other terminal? That's weird. There we go. Look at that. Right over there. That thing is disconnected from somewhere. That's the issue over there. That's the problem. But that means I need to disassemble this entire unit. I don't even see where it's disconnected from. Oh man. I'm afraid it's gonna explode. Kus see veel kukkus? Okay, so this is the middle piece, this is the bottom piece, goes first. Disconnected line there. There's really barely any room for that thing. Yeah, I have a feeling the live wire is like a little bit too short. And maybe that's why it came out of its pocket. Because it won't barely flip around. Maybe they're designed to be so tight in this housing, but I'm not sure. It's like, doesn't want to fit. It's gonna be even more fun to connect up. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Kurat, see läks meelest raisk. Võib-olla ei võigi vaja teda. Ja kus see pärit on? Putsi küll. See on ka kuskilt pärit ju. Oh! Man, I have to take it apart again. They're like missing. I need to put that part somewhere inside. Also that. Whoops. Okay. As per usual, I've lost a bunch of unimportant stuff, but technically it should work. Look at that. That's Bunce the electrician. Oh, lõpuks võeti.
Tšau. Kõik tööd on minu eest ära tehtud.
Ahah, no siis sa võid, mina ei tea,
Külm on.
puhkama minna. No ta ei töötanud enam ja. Jebisin natukene, midagi tegin. Äkki nüüd töötab. Tada! Okay guys. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I actually managed to fix a roller. I mean, let's be honest. It wasn't going that good so far. This definitely brightened up my day. However, one of those new air hoses that I installed, something's up with one of them. Put some pressure in the line. Basically, it's not like letting enough air pass through it. I'm gonna wait until the compressor stops, get like full pressure. Oh, did you thought I was just gonna skip that part? You will ding again. More time. Make the video longer. But, so... It's doing that. It's like letting very minimal air through. There's like a kink in a line somewhere. Just It's not letting enough air through. This is the same roller, and that works fine. Yeah, there's like a kink in the line or somewhere, but visibly I can't see any problems. But you know, the issue is definitely there, because if I take the air gun and directly connect it to the source, then it works fine. So the problem has to be in the roller, right? I think it's a faulty unit. The only reason I bought this piece of crap was because I had two of them and they've been working fine for years. But it appears that these things just arrived broken outside the box. So I'm probably gonna take that thing back. It should still have warranty on it. I mean, it's only been 1 day. Not even that. It's just kind of demotivating, you know. Wonder if the other thing works. Yeah, that works fine. I'm gonna hook it up closer to the compressor, see if that changes anything. Yeah, nothing. Dude is literally leaking somewhere inside. Piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage. Let's go do something else. Try to get our mind off the stupid roller business. Probably something more exciting going on. But anyway, guys, Mr. Grass is starting to show up this year. It's been a really long time. You know, we got winter like 10 times at least. It came, then it went away, it came again, went away. During the daytime it was summertime, during the nighttime it was wintertime, basically. Imagine that for an entire month straight. That really slowed down the grass, plus the trees. I'm not really sure what the trees thought of that situation. I'm guessing they were like next to each other and they were talking to each other and were like, "Hey John, what the heck is going on?" Well, I have no idea, Carl, and also I'm not John. But you know, Supermom will arrive in about 3 days, so she actually has asked me several times now if the lawn tractor is ready for some action. So I kind of told her, yeah, sure, why not. No, I parked the tractor last year and I haven't moved it or started it or anything. So I'm gonna just make sure it works before Supermom arrives. And if I recall, then it should work. Maybe the battery is dead. Oh! There is no battery. Can you guys hear that sound well in the video? I don't know, but it's really annoying, especially outside. Usually I wake up at like 9 or something like that, so. But Super Sister, she wakes up at 6 because she has to take the kids to school. And she told me that the guy was already plowing away at like well, a bit past 6 when she went outside. Guy must have some deadlines. And just imagine waking up to that in the morning. Such wonderful nature sounds. One tire is flat, but everything else looks good. That thing is moving, but it doesn't release. It goes on, but it doesn't go back. I would say the rope is working as intended. maybe not as well as it should, but that part there is not moving. It's moving now. What? Well, technically, it should work now. Okay, I think I kind of figured what's going on here. So I think the tensioner is missing some parts because well, if it's like this, like right now, then the belt is tensioned, but once you let go of the lever, this thing should travel all the way over there so that the brake would engage on both sides. But there's really nothing pushing it or pulling it that way, you know. It always wants to stay locked up. So maybe there's like a spring missing from this situation here. Because right now, even if I push it down there, it's the same story. This pulley is constantly being pulled to tensioned up position. Basically, one little hack job I could try to do is I could try to install like a spring somewhere there, for example, so that it would pull like that, and when I wanna use the blades, then it would work the other way. I'm not sure if this would work. I'm kind of curious to try. I think it might. It still doesn't go, Gab. What? This thing doesn't move whatsoever. Even when the spring is pulling it. Look at that garbage. Look at the wire up here, guys. This thing is about to break in half. Basically, I think the problem is pretty much here. The wire only moves like maybe 20 millimeters. And everything else is just like that. This part is supposed to also go inside. That would alleviate the pressure on that end, but it's not moving. The wire is basically busted. Basically, the thing is busted. The wire is not moving inside the tube. I'm gonna go to the local liquor store. Maybe I can get the replacement wire. I got the new cable now, finally. Clutch cable. Oh, so that's what it's called. Not rope. But dude, look at that. This thing moves so smoothly. The other thing wouldn't move at all. I'm not gonna currently install my homemade spring pack. Maybe we don't need it even. Parking brake? Dude, that thing hasn't worked since day one. What do you think, guys? Should we draw Supermom? Put the wheel, I don't know. Can we put it upside down? No. Put it sideways maybe? Or upside down? Or the wrong way? Supermom would be super confused. That's for sure. I think it's evil. You should not do evil things to Supermoms. No, it still kinda doesn't work. It doesn't go all the way back. It does not apply the brake. Put that on. See? Yeah, it still needs to go a bit more, like that much. I think we should still install our secondary spring as well, but maybe not so much tension on it. Noh, lendab õhku või? Nüüd juhtus. See painub iga kord rohkem ära, mis asja see on? Yeah, I get the feeling this new rope is putting too much tension on the pulley. It should stop there. Well, right over there. But it just kind of keeps going. And that thing does not go back. No, I'm gonna add my MacGyver solution back. Maybe it's gonna do the trick. Selle kätte saanud. Kuradi insener raisk. Look at that, guys. Works like a charm. Hans Pants the engineer. What a bunch of spinning there. You know, it looks like the thing works. Although I think it's kind of tensioned too much up. Something's... whatever. It works. That's what matters. Inflate to 14 bar maximum. What? Has 14 psi. That makes a lot more sense. I'm really like 13. Okay. Double the fun. Okay, well, I'm gonna go summon the super mom. She ought to test it out. Man, I went to start off my coffee and she's already buzzing away. Somewhere over there. If she lived at the what's that thing called, the suburbs, a bunch of houses next to each other, I think the neighbors would absolutely adore her. You know, the guy gets up like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to go mowing. That's just crazy. I can't even... I'm still dead. I haven't even woken up yet. Luckily the building has so much insulation you can't hear anything. But man, what a trooper. Hopefully that little red dirt will survive another day. Okay guys, so they sent me a new roller. They confirmed it was faulty, so they just sent me a new one. Quickly gonna check if this works or not. Yo, it works. Very good. Okay. At least I got that working again. Only took half a year. Dude, check out the weather. Wow. It's so good. So let's go back inside. You know, while I was waiting for the roller to arrive, we did get a couple of presents from you guys. You know, bigger bees and, I mean, smaller bees and the bigger bees. So, yeah, let's check them out. Cardboard. Always need that, right? Okay, so let's check the smaller one first, right? Yeah, surprisingly, they came from different countries, but surprisingly they arrived at the same day. On the same day, I mean. One came from Brian from Australia, and another one came from Bruce from Ramona, California, USA. Hopefully I said it correctly. Ramona. Is that a city or something? I am not sure. So let's open the Ramona version first. Wonder what it is. Oh look. Some type of a hole saw thing. And a note. Yes, it has arrived successfully. Second, I hope you can make good use of it. Well, it's a hole saw adapter thing, so I can definitely make good use of it. And third, keep the videos going. Don't worry, Bruce, I'm way ahead of you. Apparently it's some type of a hole saw enlarger. Hole enlarger setting. Now this is something I have never seen before, honestly. This is something new. We don't have such fancy stuff. Usually everything that arrives in the States, it takes about 10 years to arrive here. That's the minus of living in East Europe. So I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Basically we got like a need one of these things. Currently I have no idea how to even set it up. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Put something there. Come on, man. Get bent. You insert that thing there, I guess. Okay, now what? Some type of a smaller hole saw goes there. Oh, the other way. Yeah. Wrong way. Like that. And then I need to... And I'm guessing the knot will go there to secure it down. It doesn't say. Thread adapter. Maybe it's not for this part. Probably not. You know, this kind of makes total sense now. So if the hole is this size and I want the hole to be that size, so I just install this adapter and then I can make the bigger hole, right? Right? Let's do a quick test, just so I would understand. Okay, so let's imagine that I wanted to drill a hole, but after drilling it, I realized, okay, that's too small, I need a bigger one. So let's do the first one first. You know, one of those tofu drill bits, which break for no reason. Ah, this thing is useless. And then all of a sudden you realized, oh no, I made the wrong size hole. What a nincompoop. It's okay though, I have the proper tool now, apparently. Take the wrong hole size, put the thing there, put it there. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to happen. Wait, what? Keerasin selle kinni ju. Mutter kadunud. Well, it worked. With a little glitch, but it did what it was supposed to do. You know, this little adapter is actually very useful, I would say. It's not perfect, because the whole side doesn't make the hole exactly the same size as the whole side itself. It actually makes it a bit longer. What? Bigger, yeah, that one. So there is still a little bit of that stupid dancing around, but you know, it's not really a problem because, but you know, it gets the job done. If the hole you made is too small, then you can upgrade to a bigger one with this adapter. You know, you can probably do it without as well, like welding the, maybe welding the ring back and then, yeah, then drilling again, but or putting a block of wood in there, that would also work. But I would say this is actually a better option. And yeah, I'm glad the guy sent me one, because like I said, we don't have anything like this. At least I have not noticed anything like this. Maybe I wasn't looking hard enough, but yeah, this is the first time I'm using this type of adapter. Very useful. Oh, and I figured out what the nut is for. So the nut will go there without the thing there, and you can use, you know, some of these hole saws are larger in the center. So it's basically like an adapter for bigger hole saws. Nothing much else. Look at my creation, guys. I can drill 3 holes at the same time. Wow. But anyway, let's check the bigger box now. Then we can go do some work outside. I think it's criminal being inside the workshop at the moment. Plus it's very cold here. Now there I think the temperature is about plus 27 at the moment. But inside the workshop we got plus 15. It's quite chilly actually. I kinda know what this is already. If it's from the same guy. Someone built something for me. Some type of a coolant spray. I think it's for the lathe, maybe. The guy did explain it, but as usually, I never listen anything. Something in there, I suppose. Oh, look at that, guys. Newspaper. That's even better than cardboard. Really great fire starter. What's in the Australian news? Dude, I'm on a party. Where is this at? What? 4th December? The party is already over. Bunch of crap. This is actually... I would actually love to read that stuff. Newspaper from another country. I'm not gonna immediately throw this thing in the fire pit. Might be interesting. So yeah, this is built by someone. Brian. Yeah, built by that guy. I am unsure if he builds them for pleasure or just kinda everyday routine. Spare parts. What's in here? Oh shit. I think I broke something. Just in case, put a bit of tape there. But basically this is like a... you can pause the video if you want to read. But basically this is like a thank you note and a guide how to use the thing. I am, however, sure that we're gonna blow it up somehow. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. Tasmania. What is that? Is that part of Australia? I've never heard of it before. Where's my phone? Oh, there we go. Tasmania is an island state of Australia. It is located 240 kilometers to the south of Australia's mainland and is separated from it by the Bass Strait. That's pretty cool. I had no idea. I always thought that Australia is like a one big island, but apparently there are more islands around it. Who would have thought? Wow. Dude, look at those views. Wow, that's like a paradise. What the hell? Oh my. Each picture gets better. What is that? Mona. Go away. Wow. We should move there with Joseph. There's obviously too many mountains. We need to flatten them all. Oh man, someone drank all the coke. What? That is so rude. Hey Brian, you're supposed to recycle them, not send them halfway across the world. Not cool, man. I think we need to go fire up the girvets. And hook up a hydraulic line here. See what happens. You know, the thing has its own regulator on it, but just in case. Don't want it to immediately blow up. It's a bit different. Maybe we got a spare in our spare parts department. Huh. What? I got a couple of these things as well. Inside the box. Carbide burrs. For grinding steel and stuff. That's pretty cool. Always wanted one of those. Now I have two. I'm gonna try it with the white tape instead, but I don't think it's a problem with the tape, rather they're not compatible. Maybe that thing will sit there. This doesn't leak, at least. It's leaking a bit from there, but that's fine. Put some duct tape there later. Now if I had anything in there, then it should spray it out. Oh, look at that, we already got something going through the nozzle over there. I'm gonna try to put something in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna test it out with this at the moment. I don't have any of that soluble oil mixture. And currently I'm not sure how to make it as well. Apparently you need some special type of oil for that, so that the oil and water would mix. Or maybe you need something else. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked into it. This should work as well. Basically this is the same thing, I think. It's only in a can. I guess that's how it works. You know, it only drops a little bit of oil at a time. Need to hold the pedal down, I guess. And from here you can, you know, adjust the amount, how much oil or air you gonna blow through the thing. And he added a separate airline for fitted a separate airline which gives you greater control of the sprayer. Metering valves work as normal. So this thing has like a magnet on it, so you can put that anywhere. And that thing usually goes under the table somewhere. Yeah, I would say that's configured pretty good at the moment. I think I'm gonna hook it up to my lathe, because that's where the most, I think it would work there the best. I don't think I have any room near the drill press, and I think it would work there better. Put that thing down there somewhere. You gotta fix that leak. I think that's pretty good. Feels like. I think it's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this thing at the lathe. I'm not gonna move it around. Although the lathe does have its, well, it has that little electric motor there, which is supposed to pump fluids through that hose. But, well, the motor works. I have tested that, but I don't know in what condition the pump itself is, and I haven't used that whatsoever. Plus, I don't think I can even run two motors at the same time. You know, that giant motor will be running, that's like 5 kilowatts. It's already very close to my limit, what I can provide. And if we have that extra motor running back there as well, then I think it's just gonna turn off. So that's actually a better solution, because it doesn't really use a lot of air, and it keeps the well, I don't have anything to lathe at the moment, but once we do, once we need to lathe something, then we can test it out properly, right? But I think this setup will work pretty good. Homemade system. That's actually a pretty good build right there, honestly. The Coke bottle is the most important part, though. So keep that in mind if you're planning to build one yourself. Everything else is pretty irrelevant. But guys, you know, my buddy just called me up and well, he was very excited. He told me that pull out your angle grinder. I'm gonna come by and we're gonna do some weird shit. I kid you not, those were his words. So I have no idea what's gonna happen next. But let's see. Should be pretty interesting. I smell a clown. Guten Tag.
Oh. I need a tailgate for the summertime.
Ma arvan, et peaks siia suurem rattad alla panema, et käru oleks taguots veel kõrgema.
Yeah.
Kiiruotsi rattad alla ja
Davai.
käru nina vastu maad ja
Aga ma mõtlen.
seal vedeleb mitu tükki, mine võta üks. Ma luban. You need a tailgate, right?
I need a tailgate.
This one doesn't have one.
Nope.
Wonder why.
Welcome to the Soviet technology.
What technology?
I had the brightest idea.
Okay. Cut
I needed something to haul shit around, so I brought it today. It doesn't have any kind of documentation whatsoever.
No, you don't need anything here on this road.
Exactly.
You can buy a tank and...
The highway was a risky business. After that, haul ass. Don't get caught. Just go. Genius.
Kus sa said selle üldse?
Kunagi ostsin traktori.
Anti tasuta kaas või?
Peaaegu. Ja siis ta on mul ülejäänud siuke 8 aastat seisnud.
Tüüpiline. Mis plaan on siis? Rõlakaga kuhugi sisse ja...
Siit äärest niimoodi. Kohe siit lahti, samamoodi ja siis pikku siit. Et siia niimoodi. Voila! It's just thin sheet metal. How about that?
Ei olegi või?
Kallim oleks tulnud teha ülevaatuse kindlustus, kui niisama sõita ja trahvi maksta.
Almost. Bring the hammer. Kui suur puur sinna minna või?
On ka sul mingi komplekt olemas? Ikka läheb vedrukandurist mööda. Ja lehti.
Mis kuradi aamri sa veel tõid mulle, ma ei saa aru. Oleks pidanud selle kõige suurema võtma.
Kus? See on nii palju säädnud.
Mina ei tea, sa tõid nad siia kõik.
Mina ei ole kõige süüdi.
Ei ole või? Emme ütles, et oled.
Kuule, ei tea, mis ta räägib. Mõte oli see, et Ma tahaks nagu mingi oksi vedada näiteks või mingi trepsu.
Hakkad kokku vedama sellega?
Jaa, tuleb metsa sulle sellega.
Täitsa lõpp enda.
Clearance'ist on. Lasan 10 sentimeetrit.
Palju peale mahub enne kui murutraktor pooleks läheb?
Pool kanti.
Pool kanti või? Ma ei usu. Peaks just seive ka panema või? Ma ka ei tea, vaata. Vaat pärast kommentaarides loeme, mis inimesed ütlevad. Kaks lolli. Ja mis seivid panevad?
Turaki. Tahapoole võib-olla küll, jah? Taha.
Yeah. I have no idea what he said. He's just saying yes. Because I'm polite. Could you repeat that, please?
It's actually quite fun to watch somebody else work for a while.
Sorry, I didn't catch it. Please say again. What?
So like some buffalo cream.
Vaata, kui spetsium kuradi
Mööda.
paine see veel oli, ne? No, see on nagu disainitud juba. Yeah. Thanks a lot. You are...
Asshole. What? Paneme sellele kinni siit või? Või paneme selle kinni siit?
Jalapeno. Sounds like a foreign language. Romurk. Yeah.
Somebody has to hold these nuts.
Wait, what? You have nuts? Yeah, I know. Põhi veits raastes. Mingi shock absorbers peal. Wow.
It's shocking, eh?
So shocking. Ja, midagi keerlab. Oh no. Thank you, sir. Ma viimast ei ulata sellega.
Sul on olemas asjad.
Ei, no pikendus ei olnud asi, ta oleks kuhugi vastu.
Oh. Dangerous games, dude.
Üks poolt on meid võssa või?
Vaatan jah, suunaga Narniasse.
Kuule, aga käib küll, ma arvan.
Paneme need kuskil siia.
Trailer hatch finished. Okay. Let's go have lunch.
Okay. Ülejäänud läbi lõigata.
Palvetada.
Aga kuskil peab mingisuguse konksuga panema, et see kinni siia eest.
No kui sul kett on olemas, siis tõmbas. kuhugi endale ümber kaela ja tõmbad ümber selle ja
krussi külge.
lased ennast tagasi, luuk lahti. Luuk kinni.
Nagu Formel 1 TLS või mingi selline.
Ma arvan, et tuul kuulub ka selle kõveraks.
Structural piece, sa radad ära näpil.
Hea ju. Siia paned need rambid, vaata. Ja siis saad traktoriga siia peale sõita.
Noh, nüüd saab eest ära võtta.
Ja nad võtad eest ära, jah?
Ei, tegelikult sepame tendi peale, madrid sisse.
It's paper. But it works. But it works.
It ain't stupid if it works. Hästi kukku niisama.
Ilge.
What the hell? Oh yeah, that part.
What is this even? How does it function?
There's a bolt through a hole. That's about it.
Oh my. May I use that? That seems like a very good idea.
Be my guest.
What else to add? Maybe a disco ball.
Do you have some?
I have 7.
Bring it out.
Hea oleks, kui oleks need lukustid, vaata, et sa
Seda võtsingi.
plükk lukku tõmmata, aga mul ei ole ühtegi seda praegast.
Soojas mingi vetsuriivi.
No mingit riivi ka ei ole, jah.
Sealt saab. Võtame rossi uksest.
Tuta just remontisin.
Ongi korras.
Apparently he has an idea, but I couldn't follow along.
Like that.
A bolt with 3 nuts on it.
These nuts.
What we do? What
What
we'll do with that?
chain part is gonna be over here. The sheet is gonna be between these two. Another one right over here.
What?
This gotta be the most gnarliest thing I've ever done.
Doubt.
First 6.
At least.
I ain't going to figure you. You seem like you're enjoying it so much. You want to do it every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna dream about it as well.
Be a professional tailgate installer. It's even more flimsier than the paper.
kurat, see on mingi 20 sääskümber peal. Haigena.
Need on mu sugulased.
Sugulased tahavad verd imeda, jah, tegelikult täitsa.
Õige värk. Hea asi, mis minust saab.
Look at that.
Oh my
Engineering.
God. Oh my god.
Ma arvan, et kui sa ületad kiirust oma kuradi lightsaberiga seal, see tagakaan läheb kõveraks. Monday fix.
I don't know if it's fixed, but it's different. Oh, easy. Salaluk.
Salaluk. I think we need to add bracing for this thing.
Yeah. Where's the backup?
Put something there. It will do something.
Oh.
Then we can weld it on, you know. Right there. No? What do you think? How is it? Okay.
Everything we're gonna add here is just gonna decrease the value.
Wait, there's value in this thing?
Sentimental.
Okay.
To whom? I don't know.
Oh my. Aga vaatad siis kiirust ülendada.
Ülenda.
Biomeeter peale. Nice line. Ei, see ei ole enam Vene, see on juba Eesti toodena. No ja vaata. There's not a lot of steel there, so actually a good idea. Don't want the last bit to rust away.
I need an autograph. So I can sell it on eBay. Kuule, vända gangster. Too mu drillbit tagasi. Shoot ära, nagu roof on. And set it on fire. So we can sing. The roof is on fire.
You know, I have a bunch of those asbestos panels. You can put those on.
Perfect.
Ma olen sul värvi juurde vaja.
Just tuli meelde see, et oli vaja ülevaatusele minna ühe veoautoga. Aga raam oli nagu roosteni pealt ja siis oli nagu häda sellega. Siis me värvisime auto raami üle spreipeintidega nüüd linnusittega alla. Kõik pasast värvisime üle, läksime ülevaatusele. Oi, väga kurralik raam! Ei ole roostes ka!
Muld on üle värvitud.
Kõik! Oi, pea!
Oma hinged ma tahan ka tagasi, enne kui ära lähed.
Ei negatiivne.
No alati.
Pühaeg laguneb ära, kurat ka.
Kuule ära, tambi see mu kuradi õppesõidu märgukus maha.
Mis panid liimi või?
Panin liimi, jah. Kiiruse piirang on taga. Kuradi käru on suurem kui traktor.
Jah, puid vedanud sellega, jah. Tööd.
Noh.
Sa ise sõitsid otsast ära praegu.
Türa küll.
Kui sa puudutasid kohe.
Panen tõesti.
Pretty cool, eh?
What are you on crack or something?
Yes. I am the cracker. Võib-olla.
This is pretty much nonsense, I would say. It would be a lot better with that I-beam, but not up to me. See see third leg või? see peab all olema, kui sa sõidad, vaata.
jah. ma mõtlesin, et ma niimoodi tõllame siia. mõtlesin nagu mida ütleb.
aga
tõmba nagu siit siin kippi ära siis juba.
tõmba teibiga kinni kuhugi.
saa.
muru traktoriga vaat siia kuhugi ja hakkab foorumi.
kuradi Power Rangers, noh.
kuule, jõudsid otsa. noh, kuradi rämpse koju midagi nii nagu sa mainisid. kiired vähe ja.
Safety first.
sa küsisid, kas ma olen kodus? jah, ma olen kodus.
nüüd.
What the hell did we just witness? Man, a bunch of nonsense. Okay guys, so I have a little bit of unfinished business to attend to. Something that I should have done a long time ago. In my defense though, I forgot like 17 times. Luckily I remembered this morning. You know, I have that little brush pile still in the forest over there. The one what my neighbor got up and piled. He said I can have it, no problem. So I'm gonna go try to pick this up, but I'm gonna try to use the new director for that. Basically, I just wanna see how this thing will manage the log trailer. And the bump on this one is quite a bit faster than the one which is on the bolt blue. So I'm kind of hoping maybe the trailer will also work faster. Currently though, I'm not really sure how the hydraulic levers will lock. I'm afraid that they won't just gonna stay locked. Maybe I have to do something about that. And there's something funky going on with the levers. Basically on the old Blue it's pretty simple. You push it down, it will function and it will also lock at the same time. If the pressure gets too high, then it will automatically jump to the neutral position. Same on the other direction. On the new though, it's completely weird, I would say, basically. If it's in the center, it's in neutral, but if I push it all the way there, it locks in that position, but it does not let any oil flow. The oil flow only happens somewhere in the middle, like somewhere there. But if you push more, then the oil flow stops. But I can't keep it in the middle and at the same time fiddle with the controls on the trailer. So this is kind of weird. I noticed this issue when I was dumping with the dump bed. I had to hold this thing somewhere in the middle, because if I pushed it all the way into locking position, it wouldn't flow at all and the trailer would not dump anymore. And I think it's with all of them, with all 3 levers, because the 3-point hitch lift system works the same way. If I push that all the way down, it will not move. I have to keep it somewhere between neutral and somewhere between lock for it to work. I think you need to adjust something down there so it would lock, but also at the same time allow flow. Bunch of crap, bro. I mean, we're gonna quickly do like a little test. I'm gonna put some weight on this gear and try to fiddle it inside the cab. If it goes upwards, the boom, then we can confirm that issue. So if I move it a little bit, then the thing will move. See? But if I push it into lock mode, then it will stop. It will move a bit and then it will stop. Okay, see? Currently it's in lock mode. Yeah, the oil should flow, but it's not flowing. Only if I keep it somewhere in the stupid middle area. What bunch of crap. Porsche manure. Yeah, I was just kind of hoping for a nice, quiet morning. Fire up the thing. Go pick up my stupid trash pile. But no. Gotta fix that crap again. Oh. Maybe I can do it from here. Got like a little opening. Don't need to pull the gearbox out. Looks like it's the middle one there, and if it works somewhere there, then I need to... we have to remove the bottom bin. I can't even see the bottom pin from here. What? I think I need to remove that piece of crap anyway. Huh. Tere!
Well, hello there.
Nüüd mis sulle tahan?
Ei tea.
Ah.
Vahetan kasemahla.
Huh. Yeah, wanna trade maybe? I'm gonna give you the rush for this.
You're gonna give me a rash for this?
No.
What?
The
Why? No! No!
No, I mean the tractor, man.
Oh, that's different.
Maybe I can use this to haul logs out of the forest.
Easily. You're eating me alive.
They are getting paid by the hour. What weird sounds are those? Must be a dead cat. Did you hear something? Must be one of those raccoon dogs.
Yeah.
But you know, basically everything's working at the moment. Besides that, I'm not really sure what's going on there. I mean, it's only working one way. It's only pushing down, but the other way it's not moving. I did install a new hose here. Basically hooked up everything the same way. It's supposed to, yep, push it down, it's supposed to come up. It's not doing anything. But the pump is trying to do something. That's weird. The guy gave me this weird vibe when he made the hose, like it's not compatible or something. It's like drying really hard, but there's no pressure in the line. Very weird. There is no oil in the line. What? So. Mis asja toimub, ma ei saa aru. I'm pretty sure we had oil this side though. What? Look, we have oil there. Clearly, we have oil there. Dude, I think this hose is like faulty or something, or maybe there's something. Yeah, because you can feel the hose. There's pressure inside the hose. Yeah, there's pressure inside the hose, but it's not going to the cylinder. It like stops here or somewhere. This would be the third time I'm taking this hose back to the shop. This is so weird. This has never happened to me before. Maybe it's some type of a special hose. Or the end of it. What do you think, guys? Is this some type of a special grab? I mean, there's an O-ring there for some reason. Pretty sure that's not faulty. I'm gonna check the other end. Maybe the other end is different. Vaata mu lahendus seal kabiinis on.
Selle nurga alt näeb välja nagu see lüpsab seda lihtsalt. Ilma tule.
Ja vaata mu lahendus seal kabiinis on technology.
Tule kutset jah.
Ei, see block of wood.
Woody!
Woody! Yeah, this end is different. Look at that. Kuule, ma ei saa aru sellest, äkki sul on mingi mõte, mis sellel voolikul võib viga olla. Tihendi viga, sa pole isegi vaadanud veel. Juba pakud, noh. Ühesõnaga voolikust ei käi õli läbi, noh.
Ei käi?
Ühest otsast läheb sisse, teisest otsast ei tule välja midagi.
Ja, aga mis siis teises otsas viga on, kui ühest välja ei tule?
No aga ma ei näe, auk on sees ju. Peaks nagu läbi tulema.
Tiny hole.
No väike auk jaa, aga...
Mis kang ta on sul? See või?
Kõige äärmine. Ja ma võtsin vooliku lahti sealt.
Jaa.
Siitpoolt läheb sisse, siitpoolt midagi välja ei tule, noh. Ta on natuke teistsugune ots ka, no ma ei tea, mis kuradi otsa nad pressisid.
No, mis see? See on erinevad need lahti võetud. Ütlegi.
Kuule, ma panin 100 parri sealt läbi ja midagi ei tulnud läbi.
I could blow harder. Ei tulegi, jah? Aga ta istub ikka oma koonusesse nii nagu peab.
No see pool panin siia poole. Ma mõtlesin, äkki ma panen teistpidi äkki. Siis töötab, aga noh. Peab ikka mingi lokaalne viga olema. Ma lasen surva õhku läbi vooliku. Vaatan, kas siis midagi tuleb läbi või tule. Saab selle ära välistada vähemalt. Nice timing. Hey, you wanna come take a look if any oil comes out or not? Just make sure you look very closely. Take off the glasses as well. Maybe put it in your mouth. Hey. Nothing. Barely a whisper. This is vooliku viga. Okay guys, so clearly there is something going on with this hydraulic hose now. For some reason it's not letting oil pass through. There is a blockage somewhere. Although visually you don't see any damage to the thing, and it was working fine before it broke. So I'm guessing the new thing that they pressed on here is just faulty, or maybe there's like a locking mechanism for this. I don't think so, but I don't know. Clearly it doesn't work, but no, I figured instead of going back to the hydraulics shop and getting screwed over for the third time, maybe I can put something together myself from my other supplies. I found this hose, which is not the right size, but I can make it fit with a couple of these. I'm hoping these should be same size and same thread as the other thing. So technically it should work. I need some washers as well. Those things. Then maybe we can make it work. Hopefully. Oh, that matches up nicely. Very good. Okay. Okay, that end is pretty good. And this end is a bit different. I tried a lot of different these things, and you know, I can't get like a perfect match to the thread. This is like the closest option. It kind of goes in, but then it kind of gets harder. But it still keeps going for a while before it... Maybe I need to put something around the thread. I'm not sure if it's gonna leak or not. Kind of hard, but not the hardest. Definitely not drilling new threads there. That would be a lot harder. I think we're almost there. Yeah. Look at that. Mission accomplished. But guys, I'm not gonna dive into that mess right now. The block of wood seems to be working pretty good. Maybe sometime in the future. I only need it when I'm hauling the log trailer anyway. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, let's go get that stupid pile now. I think it should work. I really like how fast that thing is. I mean, this thing is just idling and that thing is moving 2 times faster than this thing was, but this thing was like at max RPM. So I don't even want to know what speeds the log trailer is moving at, you know, when that thing is pushed to its limits. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a great combo. something funky going on with the gearbox as well. I mean, I was just driving and the gear just fell out. I didn't even touch anything. Lemon! This is a lemon. The new name is so wrong. This is a lemon. Dude, I think this is a bit too fast for this trailer. To go really careful with the turning mechanism, because if I floor it, it just moves so fast. Dude, this actually makes it worth it, man. That was pretty quick. Much faster than it was with the old Clio. I'm guessing the unloading will be even faster. Now, when I was using the old tractor, I used to load the stuff on with Bobcat, the grappler. That just made it a lot faster, you know. But right now, I don't know, this was pretty fast as well. Maybe it's even a bit too fast. Maybe I need to turn the RPMs down a bit. But dude, I'm not even, I don't know, I'm basically idle at the moment. technically use idle speeds with this trailer. No, that's actually pretty good, yeah. Honestly, now I'm thinking maybe I need a bigger trailer. Yeah, maybe. Not right now though. You know, I think this actually may be a serious issue. The gear just keeps jumping out mid-flight. Actually, it's not the gear. The gear remains inside, but that thing jumps out. So these are the two speeds which the entire gearbox operates, and you either choose one or the other. And that thing just kind of jumps out. Like 3 times in about 30 minutes so far. Not good. That is not good. Maybe you need to adjust something, but at the moment I have no idea. 0. You know, so far I think it has only happened with the first speed. I'm gonna try to use the second speed from now on. Maybe it's an isolated issue with that thing. Christmas tree there. I don't understand. Why does this thing need to be so low? I mean, currently it's the maximum it will go. This is the full stroke. Basically, if you put it the lowest it will go, I'm betting that thing will touch the ground. I don't get it. Why does it need to be so low? What did the guy use it for? Yeah, sure, that's stuck. No wonder. Holy hell. I guess not. I bet the guy who sold me this lemon probably watching this video, eating popcorn, laughing his ass off. What the hell is that? It's like something's in the fuel tank. You know the guy who I mentioned before, the popcorn hunting? Yeah, he's probably there right now, and he's like, oh dude, now you discovered that there's a dead body inside the fuel tank. But wait until you discover what I hid inside the gearbox. Amongst other things. I think I'm making new thread somewhere. I need to catch a break. I think you can alter the height from there as well. And this part. But you would need to disassemble a lot of it. Like pull these arms off, get that pin out of there, then relocate it on a different angle, I guess, or something. Hopefully this is enough. I mean, right now I can't put it down. You know, I have a feeling that I'm gonna be pulling out Old Blue from its retirement pretty soon. Yeah, considering the crap I just went through the day alone. In a single day, so many issues. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Old Blue is not gonna stay there for long. Now the axle leak seems to be pretty minimal at the moment, so I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that hydraulic leak under the seat somewhere, but it looks like it's not the worst as well. But dude, that gearbox thing, I don't know. Now it appears that it's happening more often when there's a load behind the tractor. When I was driving the trailer empty, then the gear did not jump out even once, but with the load 2 or 3 times. Normally that type of situation doesn't get better, it actually gets a lot worse over time the more you use the machine. What is weird though, why did it start happening now? And I did not notice anything like this before. When I bought the tractor, I did a bunch of firewood loads with a dump bed, and no problem whatsoever. I did not notice any gear jumping out issue. This just kind of happened today, out of blue. A lot of that nonsense going on lately. But yeah, right now I'm not gonna dive into that issue. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. If it gets much worse, then I need to park it. Maybe look for a different tractor. I'm not really sure. I don't want to pull the cab off and start like a gearbox rebuild or something like that. That's just too much work for me, man. I'd rather do something like that on the gearbox actually. Just pull the entire cab off if I need to repair the gearbox or anything. But not on this, man. This was supposed to be my daily driver, but it's just... well, it's a daily headache at the moment. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I need to think it over. Oh, by the way, the guy who sold me this, he was gloating about this gearbox thing. He told me, I took the gearbox apart, replaced all the gears. There you go, you have a new gearbox. But man, I think he screwed something up maybe. And considering all the crap we have witnessed in the repair videos of this thing, then I'm pretty sure he put some of those gears in maybe like sideways or something like that. Who knows? At the moment though, I'm gonna go pick that up again and put it on the trailer. But for you guys, I'm gonna go. Bye!